In America, they remain less popular than the Prince and Princess of Wales. I wonder why. I don't see the Prince and Princess of Wales going on talk shows, peddling their wares, throwing family members under a bus, airing grievances from you were a fetus, like everything that's ever bothered you. It's just like family crap. And we should be getting paid for this. My whole life was paid for that, right? Like your whole existence now is paid for by whining about that. So shut up. Hey guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps. I am so glad you're here. It's Friday. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling feisty, caffeinated and feisty. I'm ready to go. I hope you are too. There is a brilliant new article out that we have to discuss, and I know you're going to enjoy it as much as I did. Spoiler alert, they're calling Harry and Meghan the worst kind of, I can't believe they use the word celebrity, but the worst, and point out why they're the worst. And I'm excited to talk about it with you all. Honk, honk, everyone. I'm Jen. Thanks for being here. Let's take a look. So this comes out of express.co.uk, written by Alice. I won't even try to say her last name there. You can see it on the screen. Okay. Meghan Markle and Harry represent the worst kind of celebrity in the U.S. I would drop the celebrity part. I think that ship has sailed. Just the worst kind of people in the U.S. Meghan Markle and Harry relocated to the U.S. in the spring of 2020, shortly after stepping back from their senior roles at the royal family. Okay, we know that, but I can't wait to get into this with you because this reporter spoke with Nana, one of my favorites from GB News. In fact, here you can see the video here on YouTube. It looks like this, but let's get into what exactly she said. All right, here we go. Meghan Markle and Harry represent the worst kind of celebrity in the USA, according to a commentator. I hope I can say her name. I believe is it Batia? And then you can see her last name here. I cannot pronounce that. Author and opinion editor at Newsweek provided a blistering assessment of those two, I don't say their titles, saying she does not believe they are particularly popular stateside. I can't imagine why. Could be their own doing, but again, they love to play victim. All right, speaking to TV host Nana, one of my favorites on GBN America, Miss Ungar, said they represent in America kind of empty, vacuous, rich, lecturing, smug type, but also think they're better than everyone else. But the only thing that makes them better is that they're rich. I don't know that that makes them better, but I get what she's saying. That's what they represent in America, the worst kind of celebrity who became famous due to nothing that they themselves accomplish. Oh, yes, this is what I have been screaming from the rooftops. I even have videos on smug and the hypocrisy of all of it, lecturing and just the condescending. I cannot with these two. Not anything relatable. And again, if you don't believe me, think about this latest website launch. The name itself, I'm stuck on that stupid name. And the video put out, it encompasses all of these things. Again, vacuous, empty, beige. I've started saying beige like I'm yawning. Beige. Lecturing, smug, all of it. We're the little people that need to be sold to, right? Ugh, awful people. Awful. They're not Harry and Meghan, of course. And yet, from their perch of incredible privilege, they think they can lecture the rest of us about how to behave. So I wouldn't say they're very popular here. Yes, exactly this. I go back to this whole pretending to be eco-warriors and flying private repeatedly. Listen, I've said before, if I could fly private, I would. I don't judge people for that. But don't go lecturing the little people, the normal people back in economy here, that, every decision matters, I believe was one of the things that Harold of Harold and Fraud said, right? I mean, it just, it's so condescending. The newest thing, not the newest, one of the things I keep bringing up is this African Park situation. The two of them have been lecturing people for years about feminism and standing up for women's rights and silence is complicit, whatever bullshit they're peddling that week. They just say these things. They don't mean these things because they had the chance to make a difference and we saw what they chose to do. Absolutely nothing. They've said nothing. So I love this person that wrote this article. That's exactly what I've been screaming and what I've been saying as well. The hypocrisy is just unending, but it is funny to watch because I'm so glad that I have this group here, this group of drunken geese. I love you guys so much because you can see it too and you feel it too and you're just sick of all of it. Okay, polls carried out in early 2023 amid the release of the Netflix's docuseries Harry and Meghan and Prince Harry's autobiography Spare Us, suggested the popularity of those two. Why do we keep using their titles? It's America. We don't recognize titles. I'll use it for Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales, but I won't use it for these two dum-dums. In the U.S. had plummeted 3 years after their move abroad. I think it's continued to plummet, right? I mean, I would say, I don't know. It's hard to pinpoint, but I would say Oprah. And from there on out, yeah. The pair have since gained back the support of U.S. nationals. I don't know about that. Albeit, even in America, they remain less popular than the Prince and Princess of Wales. Again, I wonder why. I don't see the Prince and Princess of Wales going on talk shows, peddling their wares, throwing family members under a bus, airing grievances from you were a fetus, like everything that's ever bothered you. It's just like family crap. And here they are, airing it all out and trying to sell it to the highest bidders. I wonder why people can't stand them and why people love William and Catherine, right? Those two stepped back from their senior roles within the firm early 2020 when they relocated to California. Even that, I hate saying that, senior roles. I understand by his birth Harry had one, but it sure sounds like they just kind of gave him busy work and tried not to get him to talk too much, right? At the palace, the courtiers at least. And I can't say that I don't think Meghan behaved like a senior working royal. Like, we should be getting paid for this. Wasn't that allegedly what she said? Something like that. Your whole life was paid for that, right? Like your whole existence now is paid for by whining about that. So shut up. Over the past 4 years, they struck profitable deals as well as launched their not-for-profit. I don't even want to read that because I don't think that's the case. I thought it was like sometimes for profit when it been, I don't know. I don't want to go there, but you know what I'm saying. There's been some speculation about what's going on there. We don't know. Their relationship with some senior members of the royal family, particularly Prince William, is believed to be strained. Again, I wonder why. Could it be that they can't stop trashing him and Catherine, his beautiful, amazing wife? They can't stop trashing her especially. So that might be why it's still strained. Just a thought. Oh, and they can't stop bashing the whole family, and they treated grandma like crap, meaning Her Majesty the late Queen. Also, in light of the string of damaging claims made by those two since the exit of the firm, from the firm. Following King Charles's cancer diagnosis, however, Harry traveled back to the UK. So what? Again, that doesn't give him a pass. He's still awful. Amid reports, Meghan and Harry intend to reestablish a presence in the UK. Okay. I'm sick of that storyline. I've talked about that before. I think that's just something they're putting out because I think they're desperate. They're throwing anything they can at a wall to see what sticks. And I'm sure they threw it out there, but there is no way they're headed back to the UK. Especially, not ever, not since Oprah. Come on. Let's see. And then trying to launch as royals here. The whole thing's ridiculous. And then the Sussex thing. Ugh. The royal family appears to have underlined the Sussex's less prominent role in the firm, slashing the information provided about them on the royal website, positioning their pages near the bottom of the web page. And I pointed out at the time, and I know a lot of other people have as well, not just at the bottom. Very much at the bottom. And everybody else is professionally dressed, and those two are like, I don't know, in resort wear and just ridiculous as per usual, right? But that's it for the article. I love this. I love this so much. I love anytime somebody continues to call out the hypocrisy. I'm here for that. This lady is now a member of the Drunk Goose Club. Nana has been a member for the long time because I love her. And Oh man, this was fun. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. I thought it was a great way to start up our Friday. Now check back lots all weekend long because I got lots of good stuff coming out. Um, I've been keeping up with the Sidley twins. If you haven't seen their stuff, definitely check them out because they're awesome and because that photographer who shall not be named is trying to start a war with them. I was texting Stephanie about it just last night, and yeah, he's awful. And then he goes after them because they're pointing out, you just have to watch your video, but they're pointing out some, let's see, discrepancy, shall we say, in some of his photographs. And he's trying to start a war with them, going after their dad, and basically tried to tag YouTube in, again, I'm not doing this justice. You have to watch your video, Sidley Twins Twin Talk. But I know I got so pissed off because they added YouTube in a tweet calling it hate because they disagreed with him. So I got on, I mean, not that Twitter's anything, but I got on too and was so mad and I was firing off tweets and I said, this is so much like Harry and Meghan. That's their thing. They hate it when anybody speaks out against them, even if it's done in a respectful way. They can't stand it. They can't handle it. Remember Dum Dum on the right called the First Amendment bonkers. They're the first ones to speak about everybody else. But if anybody dares speak out about them, they can't stand it. They try to shut it down. They call it things like hate. I've never said I hated them. I've said I can't stand them, and I think they're terrible people. But I can give you the reasons why, and it has nothing to do with what they claim. It's because they're terrible people. Again, see Princess of Wales for details. Their treatment of her, the treatment of Her Majesty of late Queen. Yeah, do I need to give more examples? I can keep going. Awful people. Anyway, where was I going with this? Be sure to check out the Sidley twins. So they're wonderful. They're lovely. They're not awful people. Again, I fully back them and send my full love and support. And it just ticked me off so bad the way that photographer guy was throwing around the word hate. I take that very personally because, again, a differing opinion. I've had people come on and respectfully tell me why they are it's rare because usually it's sugars yelling terrible things at me. But, if somebody's respectful about it, we can have different opinions. It's okay. It's when you throw around words like that you lose me, because that's not what this is. Going after the awful things they've done, calling it out is not hate. It's calling it out. It's sharing our opinions. So anyway, I know I'm preaching to the choir here, but I'm sick of it. You guys are sick of it. I feel for the Sidley twins. They have my full support. I will continue to support them. And, I want to record with them any chance I can anyway. So I'll talk to them and see if I can get them back on soon so they can spell out exactly what's going on. But in the meantime, thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting. I did mention in the live stream Pod in the City. I think my episode comes out Friday. It's Pod and the City. I'm saying it like that so you can search it here on YouTube. I did an episode where I recap an episode of Sex and the City with them. They're so much fun. They had me on. We talked for hour and a half, 2 hours about Sex and the City. So if that's at all your thing, check me out on there. But guys, thank you for being here. Have a wonderful weekend. If you feel like it, do check out my travel channel. I got lots of stuff going on over there and trying to get that thing up and running. So check that out. And thanks for everything. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.